welcome to another board game news video. My name is Ulrik and today I'll be playing Pentaquark, a button check game by Mike Mullins. In Pentaquark we'll be simulating a atom collider, so we're hitting atoms together and lots of stuff comes out, and those stuff are called quarks. Before I get into the details, I will just show you quickly how to win the game. I've put the win condition on the screen here, and I've made an example. Over the course of the game, I would like to, the middle row here is thematically the collider, where we're doing all the experiments. Then this row is our detector, where we detect the quarks. And up here is the background, which is stuff that will not do much for us. We need to, during the game, get 2 up quarks, 1 down quark, 1 charm, this is the star quark, and 1 anti-charm. How we get these here, I will get back to later. But we need, this is what we're looking for. We're also looking for colors, so we need a green, red, and blue. And also 1 color, and it's anti-color. This is one of 6 possible combinations that can win us the game. To set up the game, you simply take all the quark cards with the same orientation, meaning the normal color up. Take half the cards, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 15 cards, so 7 or 8 cards. Flip those around to the anti side, shuffle it up. So we now have both quarks and anti-quarks here. Give it a good shuffle. Put them next to the 3 annihilate cards. And that is the setup. Every turn in Pentaquark has 2 phases, the beam phase and the collider phase. In the beam phase, you put out 3 cards into your what is known as your collider. Then, in the collider phase, you simply take 1 card, put it in your background, 1 card, put it in your collider, 1 card to put into the discard pile. Why you put these here will be explained later, but it's important that you maintain this order of operations. So first to the background, then to the detector, then a discard. Then you simply rinse and repeat until you have run through the deck. After going through the whole deck, the board might look something like this. Our beam is empty, there is some background quarks, and we have the quarks in our detector and a discard pile. Now we go to the refresh phase. In order to explain the refresh phase, first I have to explain what a confined and a free quark is. All the cards represent quarks. A confined quark is something that is in a color set, which means all 3 colors or all 3 anti-colors. These are considered to be in a confined set. Or the color and the matching anti-color, that's also a confined set. Any other quarks are free quarks, so these 2 would be free quarks right now. What you do in the refresh phase is first you get rid of you discard all of your free quarks in the collider. In the detector down here we have none. Then you discard all confined quarks in the background, and then all remaining free quarks are annihilated, so they no longer exist because they were in the background, so they go up here. These we can never get back, and this is how you lose the game, when you get rid of stuff that will make you unable to do your win condition. Then I am allowed to discard further, because I might want this as a normal quark. Because what happens after the refresh is you take your discard pile, you add 1 annihilate card, you flip it over, so anything that was a quark before becomes an anti-quark now. We shuffle, put it back, we're starting a round. During the game, cards can be annihilated in 2 ways. One is if in the beam phase you deal out an annihilate card, you immediately have to annihilate one free quark. So in this case, it could be any of the quarks. So I would simply annihilate the card, put it here, discard the annihilate, and proceed as normal. This is where it's important that you first put a card in the background and then in your detector, because if you don't have enough cards, you will not get cards into your detector. One other way that a card can be annihilated is if the quark and anti-quark are in the same place and is free. So as an example, if I choose to put this anti-bottom quark up here, a down quark here, and discard these, now this anti-bottom quark and this bottom quark are in the same place, meaning in the background. They will both be annihilated. However, I do have the chance, before that happens, to put one of them in a confined set. So if this card were here instead, then I could immediately make a confined set of these three, and then there is only one free anti-bottom and no bottom for it to combine with and disappear. So in this case, it will stay like this. You win the game when you achieve this win condition in your detector. You lose the game if you annihilate too many quarks to be able to do this. With that said, let's start a new game. I have now reshuffled the deck and I'm ready to start playing. Let's see what happens when I put 3 cards in my bean. Well, from the get-go, I'm not really sure what I'm going for. Say we try and get some arrows going down here. Discard this charm. Need to remember that this will be an anti-charm in the next round, if I can manage to remember that. 1, 2, 3. We do need a down arrow. Do we want the green or the anti-green? Hard to say. But we do want this up here because that can possibly save this. We'll go for the green, then we might have a set here. This is discarded. 1, 2, 3. There's definitely a set here, that's nice. Does it really matter which one I put up here? Not really. I just go like this. Now we have a confined set here, which makes this survive for the next round. Let's see. We do want an anti-green. No, we want a green up here to save those things. And, interesting point here, the rules actually specify that the next card in the deck is visible, so you do know a little bit about what's coming. And I can see I have up, I need another down, I need a down, which could be this, but it would be discarded unless it's paired with an anti-red. So I see a strategy here. Put this up here to make a confined set here. Put the red arrow here. Discard. And then we take the last 3 cards. So we will lose 2 of these. Maybe that's okay. Don't want to lose the arrow because those are part of my endgame strategy. So I put this up here. Put a card here. Remember, a confined set is either one of each color, one of each anti-color, or a color anti-color pair. Doesn't matter what the quark is. So we do this. Now we're at the refresh phase. First, we discard any free quarks down here. We have none. Then we take all confined quarks here, which is this set. Discard those. And then the rest is annihilated. I am now allowed to discard some of this, which I think I will not up to do. Then we take an annihilation card, put it in the deck, flip the deck, and we do some shuffling. Yes, we do. Okay. And we simply go again. 1, 2, 3. Let's see. Well, what am I looking for here? I have up, up, down, a charm. So we need an anti-charm, and it needs to be red for this specific thing to work. But maybe if I get another down arrow, we could shuffle it around maybe. So I'll take this. No, first I take something up here, which is this one. I don't think we care about. We take this and we discard that one. Next ones go. 1, 2, 3. You can't save anything up here with those cards, so let's just put something up we don't care about. And then we get, I think we get a arrow just to give us some more options down here, and this is discarded. Now we get these 3. We have to annihilate a free quark, so that's this one. And I think now is what we need. So put this up here, and we now have, let's see, we have, do we have the win condition? We have up, up, down, a star and an anti-star. But do we also have the color combination? We have up, up, down, star, anti-star. Check, that's one win condition. Then we have to have red, green, blue, check, and a pair of color, anti-color. So these can be discarded. And we have now won the game. This, I can assure you, does not happen a lot. It's a very hard game because you're so vulnerable to when things come out and you need them, the 2 cards that you need come out at the same time. So one goes here, one goes here, and then you have to wait and it flips, and there's only one of each. Like the blue has 1 star, 1 up, 1 down, 1 bottom, and 1 strange. So I think from all of these cards, the rules say there are only 6 possible winning sets. So once you pick your first 2 or 3, then you're kind of locked into what you need to be looking for. The rules are not overly complicated, but wrapping your head around the strategy and when to go for what is quite a thing. I think I played this maybe 10-12 times before I got 1 victory. I'm very happy that I managed to get 1 here for you on camera. But that is the game. Let me know what you think about it. Have you played it before? Have you won? Do you know anything about quantum physics? Then let us know down below if this mimics in any way, shape or form what quantum mechanics is. I assume they tried to make this flipping of the cards and to simulate this quantum state that stuff can be in different places at the same time and stuff. I don't know much about it, but that's about how much I know about quantum physics. Let us know in the comments down below if you like the game, if you know anything about quantum physics. Let us know so we can get smarter. With all that said, this was Pentaquark. I was Ulrik, and before you go, I would like to ask you to check out all of our other videos on the channel. There should be some links somewhere around here. We have an audio podcast which you can listen to on Spotify and here on YouTube and many other places. On Instagram, there are snapshots of our game nights. We take cool pictures and post them and tell you about the games we play. On Blue Sky, there's news about everything we do. Links to all of this is down in the description. And last of all, if you want to know more about what we do, support us on Patreon. We have exclusive videos, behind the scenes stuff, where we tell you a little bit more about what's going on in our board gaming lives. Yes, with all of that said, I was Ulrik, and this was another board game Nerds video. See you in the next one. Bye!